Okay, friends, let's start our new episode. This episode is basically about script writing in detail. We will be discussing how a story or script is structured and made it into a complete or final version. And also we will discuss about inciting incident, which comes almost at 25th or to 30th page of the script, which drives the script towards the other occasions or incidents, or which drives the story of the film towards the end. So let's discuss. Starting with story structuring, today I will be discussing about Sid Field and his story structure. Friends, if you are looking for story structure, I would recommend Sid Field. Not only me, but a lot of people recommend Sid Field because he has a way of structuring story which is little bit liberating, and in which a creative structure, a creative process can be done with a lot more flexibility. As creative people, you would require this, right? Because flexibility is very much required in a creative field, right? So let's start. How Sid Field uses his structure. First is Act 1. In Act 1, a character or a premise is described, like the introduction of the premise and characters, so that we set a foundation for the other part of the story to move on. And within the completion of Act 1, which is almost from 25 to 30 pages, the inciting incident is placed. Actually, the inciting incident should come between 25 to 30 pages, or even after that. That is not like, it is not very much necessary that it should come between 25 to 30, or it can come before or after also. But as per the rule of 2.5 or 2 hours movie, this time frame and page frames are kept by Sid Field. Mostly in one movie, one famous movie called Godfather, the inciting incident actually comes at the 45th minute when Don Corleone is dead. But as you look upon the inciting incident, or you learn more on inciting incident, you will have changes in your mind, or you will have another perspective towards inciting incident. For every person, the inciting incident differs, but mostly it will be between 25 to 30 minutes of the movie, or 25th, or between 25th and 30th page of the movie. Before discussing about inciting incident, let's move to Act 2. What is Act 2? Act 2 consists of more than 50 pages of your script. That is before climax and after introduction. The main body of your script is Act 2. Act 2, mostly people, whenever they start writing, they get the starting and the end. That is Act 1, and Act 3 is being little bit in their mind, but Act 2 is the main part and main headache they have to take care of. It's not like headache, but Act 2 is pretty long, and there should be enough content, and that should be too much juicy for the consumers, for the audience to get it. and it should be interesting also. Maintaining an interesting factor in Act 2 is a pretty good difficult job. So after writing the body of the story, we move to the Act 3, which is the climax and resolution of the story. So the climax and resolution is also divided into 20 to 30 pages of the script. Each page is considered to be 1 minute of the screen space which is taken by the movie. These all are approximate data which is being described as per their experiences, but it differs. Now, how we structure a script. It is structured, it is said that before writing your script, some people write an elaborate explanation to their characters. They start by writing 10 to 20 pages of the character so that the character is totally formed inside their mind in a descriptive structure. This gives a character a depth of thoughts, depth of a body of actions, depth of a figure, depth of a structure by himself or herself as per the gender of the character. Now after forming such characters, main characters, they start the structure in the script. First, plots are being thought of. Between these three acts, there are plot points which divide these acts. So there are also called plot twists. Like if the story is moving to one plot, if it moves throughout one plot, it sometimes becomes boring. So plot twists create an excitement in audience. There are also films without plot twists which are interesting, but for the sake of saying, I'm also telling about the plot twist. Now let's discuss what is inciting incident, which comes at the end of the Act 1. Let's look at inciting incident. When in the film institute, when sir was taking class and he told about inciting incident, there was a lot of confusion in the class. Every person, when analyzed a movie, came to the conclusion with different inciting incident. Because anyways, one incident leads to another incident. So how can we determine an inciting incident, which is a main incident leading to the climax of the story? So first of all, the thing is that you should understand these all terms which we use, like structure or inciting incident, is just a checklist of the story or screenplay. After just writing out your mind, when you make it into a story, you take this as checklist and tick on the things which we have done right and don't tick on the things which we have not done right. Then we once again at the second draft look into these factors. If you are doing your script like this, it will be more beneficial. Otherwise, there will be always a confusion that which is inciting incident, what is a character to be done, is there a character arc or not, is there Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 on the same pages as described. But it is not necessary to think always while writing. Just think about the story while writing, not act structure. Okay, now we will discuss how to find out an inciting incident in a movie. For that, you have to see the whole movie or understand the climax or resolution. When you understand the climax, you have to go back to the act 1 and think which act will cause the story to move towards the climax. If certain act has some loophole which does not allow itself to move directly towards the climax, then it is not inciting incident. If an incident is directly moving into the climax, then it is called inciting incident. Thank you, friends. This is for today's episode. We will see you on another episode. Vinit signing off. Thank you.